aim is to actually attract and retain girls and women in physics and physics-related careers, which can be challenging as well because society has a big role to play, but it seems like they don't really get that role because still women, there's stereotypes, there's biases against them and all that. But Prof. Diale has been one of the women. I'm going to stress on the women part because it's rare to actually find a woman look after another woman.
There's an
quote of mine that I like. It says, run the day or the day will run you. But how I interpret it is run your life or life will decide for you. So be intentional in everything that you do. So if you are playing, please make sure that you play 100%.
Joining us in studio is Dr. Shingange with SA Science Spotlight Podcast, and we are here for the SIPE Week. And today, I am so excited. We have the Chairperson of WiPiSA here with us in studio. How are you, Doc?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm also good. So this is a big week for physics. It's a very big week. How do you feel? How are you feeling?
Oh, well, it's a very big week for the South African Institute of Physics, particularly because it's the conference. And also what it makes it bigger is that we are celebrating 20 years of WiPiSA as well, which is the Women in Physics in South Africa. That is within the SAIP, which is a forum that I currently chair. So it's actually big. Everyone is excited. We are hyped about physics gathering together in one place, networking, sharing ideas, and all of that. So you can imagine those bright minds in one place all together. Yeah.
Exciting. Do you know what excites me the most is that Prof. Diale did mention you in the first interview I had with her. Even when we did interview her today, she did mention you. So I've been waiting for this interview to happen so that I can finally have the woman in picture, the one Prof. Diale always speaks about. Tell me about something. As the current serving chairperson of WiPiSA, what are you guys doing now?
WiPiSA is involved in a lot of initiatives because I'm sure Prof. Diale in her interview did mention that the aim is to actually attract and retain girls and women in physics and physics-related careers, which can be challenging as well because society has a big role to play, but it seems like they don't really get that role because still women, there's stereotypes, there's biases against them and all that. But then the activities that we're involved in to try and attract these girls and our women into physics include webinars. We hold webinars where we talk about the different challenges, successes of other women. We come together, we share stories of women. And then we also we sponsor networking sessions in the form of departmental lunches. And then what's even bigger this year is that we have the 20-year celebration inter-university or inter-institution luncheons. It's a call for proposals, which is closing on the 15th of July, where we want different institutions which have physics related or which have physics women in it to actually come together, send us a proposal and propose something that they can do together to actually forge relationships and professional networks with other institutions instead of having it in their own institution. So other than that, we've ran programs like Physics and I, where we get people to interview them about their experiences with physics. We don't just have academics or researchers or scientists. We have people who do, we are medical doctors, we are pilots, people who've come into contact with physics in their spaces. So there's quite a lot that we are doing, and mentorship programs. I'm sure Prof also mentioned advocacy. That's a personal favorite to her. Yes, because she's strong about supporting and empowering women in physics. So yes, there is a lot of activities that we are doing in trying to actually inspire, support, and empower girls and women in this field of physics.
Okay. Yeah. So obviously 20 years is 2 decades, right? So I also want us to go into your own personal story. Okay. How has it been? You are now a lecturer. You're also taking part in research and a whole lot more. So just give us a quick brief of your whole story towards becoming the doctor that you are right now?
I don't know about being brief. I don't know about being brief, but I'll try.
Yes.
Okay, so let me just take you back to when I was 13. I wanted to quit school because I had acne on my face. And then one day I went home running to my mom. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to school anymore because they make fun of me at school. And then you know what my mother said to me? She's like, no, you know, this is a stage. It shall pass. When you're 18, your face is going to clear up. And then if you stop now, when you're 18, when it has cleared up, you won't have the education you could have gained throughout the years. So go to school, become a scientist. And, you know, scientists solve societal problems. So that's how I got into the science space. So it was that, okay, fine, my mother, this woman from the rural areas, has this vision for me, then who am I not to see greater things for myself? So, okay, fine. It didn't stop at 13. When I got to high school, grade 12, I tried to quit school again. She came again, and then this time around, even I had great maths and physics teachers who were women. So they were also inspiring, like, you know what, just continue with school. This thing is going to pass. I mean, I'm 18. This thing hasn't cleared still. So, like, why am I still going to school, guys? So then, okay, fine. Another challenge. Yes, I passed matric very well because I passed my matric with a merit. And then now I'm supposed to go to varsity. Like, where am I going to get money to go to varsity? My mother, for me to go to school, she was actually selling magunya. And at that time, it was 50 cents for a one. And then I'm like, is the money from the bucket going to take me to school? How is this going to work out? So luckily, as I said, my mother was, like, she had a vision for me. She had saved up 4.5, which was enough for registration at UL for a BSc in geology and physics. And then on the first day of me attending my maths class, there came this gentleman, and then he asked to make an announcement to the lecturer. And then they gave him a platform, and he's like, okay, fine. Everyone who's registered for the geology, can they come see him outside? Well, we went outside. I think we were 22 in the geology class. We went outside. He's like, okay, fine. We have bursaries from Office of the Premier, but not all of you are going to get them. But lucky enough, I was one of the people that got that bursary. So I would say from there on, I had a bursary. I studied my undergrad bursary, honors bursary, masters. I joined CSIR and I was on an MSc studentship. That was bursary, and then PhD still bursary. I've never paid, only for that 4.5 that my mother put up for registration. So that's how I got to the PhD, and also I loved studying because myself, I didn't see myself as a scientist. This thing was instilled in me by my mother. I wanted to write stories. I used to write a lot of stories, like with drawings. Mang Mang did this to Man Man and all that. They're having it. I used to do that. So I saw myself as someone who's going to do literature. But because of that guidance and all that, I found myself in science. And also my mom used to say, but you can still write stories. It's just that they're going to be different stories. We write papers now. Those are stories of the things that we do in the labs, the results that we find in the labs. So you see, like, as much as I feel like I didn't plan out this whole scientific thing for me, somebody else decided for me, it's a journey that I enjoyed, and it's a profession that I enjoy as well. And I'm glad that I listened to her. So yes, finishing my PhD, then into postdoc for 3 years, and that was the most frustrating time of my life.
And why is that?
And then I think Prof. Diale tells this story so well about me being angry. But Prof. Diale has been one of the women. I'm going to stress on the women part because it's rare to actually find a woman look after another woman. So she was one of the mentors, or one of the mentors I have in my corner that saw this potential. And then she was like, no, you know what? Don't worry. Just do this and this and this and this, and then something is going to open up. I listened to that, and then I landed my first permanent job. And yeah, since then, I moved from where I was before, and then now I'm a lecturer, a position that I didn't even see for myself as well. I thought I'll become a lecturer maybe when I plan to retire from research or take it slow around my 50 years or so. But yeah, it came early, and I'm embracing the opportunity because I feel like it's rare to find an opportunity to actually work for a university as prestigious as VETS. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to grab this opportunity and I'm going to run with it. It's not like I'm stopping doing the research that I was doing, but continuing, and as well adding the education and learning aspect to it, where I get to train young minds, younger minds than mine, to make an impact into the world. So I would say, yeah, that's my journey so far into this career that I've decided to go. Oh no, my mother decided for me that I later fell in love with.
And it's going amazing, right?
Yeah, it has its challenges, but
But
yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Yes, yes.
yes. So after hearing how also your mother influenced you into education and getting women who are also mentors in your life, I also want to ask you, as a woman, women are known for balancing a lot of things at once. You can be cooking and you're on the phone at the same time. You can be cooking, you're doing dishes, and you see that balance. So I wanted to know, how is that balance for you? You are a mother as well. You are involved in a lot of things as well. So how do you navigate motherhood and science as a whole and your job and trying to be the best that you can be in this field?
One thing I'll tell you is that it's not easy, but for me, how it has worked is that I become present in the moment. If I have to be in the lab, I'm in the lab. If I have to be at home with my kids, I'm at home with my kids. Though sometimes you can get that ping of an email, someone saying, give me a review of this quickly, urgently, and all that. But you try, and the support system, you need a very strong support system. Your family need to be understanding that there are times where I'll go away for a week to a conference. Like now it's happening here just because I stay close by. I don't have to be away. But I'll be getting home late after 8 because the program runs late after 6. But you need a family that's understanding that, okay, fine, we need to be sharing mama this week with other physicists or the rest of the world so that she can go make that impact. So it's not easy sometimes. Like maybe you're trying to focus and you get a phone call, you're trying to focus at work, and then they say, your child is sick, come pick up your child from school. You have to drop everything and run there. But then what happens now if you have something pressing that you have to submit, that you have to deal with at that point? So you need those people who can step into your shoes and actually assist you with that. So if you don't have those people, I feel like it's going to be more challenging than how I feel it is challenging now. So it's not easy, but it is doable. You can have a career in science and still have as many babies as you want to have and still be married and all those things. Yeah.
So in closing, Dr. Shingane, I just want you to send out a message to the girl child. It might be someone who's still in high school and they are passionate about science, but they don't see if there is a future in it. It can be someone right now who's doing BSc and they just wrote their junior exams, for example, and they're thinking, oh, it's over. It can be someone who's doing their PhD, someone who's doing their doctorate, someone who's doing maybe their honors right now. I just want you to send out that message to the girl child. You can look directly into the camera and just draw some inspiration.
Oh, okay. So there's a personal quote of mine that I like. It says, run the day or the day will run you. But how I interpret it is run your life or life will decide for you. So be intentional in everything that you do. So if you are playing, please make sure that you play 100%. And if you're working hard towards your education, put in that 100%. So the challenges, the obstacles that come your way, like it can seem all messy right now, but there's a brighter future ahead. So keep on keeping on and all the best. It's doable. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shingane. And that is SA Science Spotlight Podcast. See you next time. Thank you.